Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and we are kicking off round 18 with so much riding on this matchup as the 4-tree Tempest are hosting the Moss Deep Mystics, and the Tempest are trying to get themselves back into an Elite 4 position for the Victory Road series, whereas the Moss Deep Mystics want to get themselves back into the Leaders 8. So let us know in the comments below who you think will win this one. Will it be the Flying types? Will it be the Psychic types? Let's send it down. Now, after a 6-game win streak, the Moss Deep Mystics have actually lost their last 4 games as they start out with Farograph and Screamtail. It will be Kilowattrel and the Pseudo Legendary Salamence starting out for the 4-tree Tempest, and immediately Kilowattrel is going to go for the Psycho Cut onto Farograph, which is not very effective, and Screamtail will be able to follow this up, but first that was a critical hit, and Screamtail going for the pin missile. This multi-hit move onto the Pseudo Legendary won't be very effective, but I can assure you Salamence is there on the field, even though we cannot see it now because our cameraman is doing a terrible job. I do not know what he is thinking, but that not very effective hit does actually connect for 5 from Screamtail. It is a 5-time connection as the Swift in response from Salamence hits both Farograph and Screamtail as Farograph responds with the Flower Trick. This is always a critical hit, but Salamence is still able to tank that not very effective move. Very impressive there as Kilowattrel follows it up with the Fire Blast, but Screamtail is able to get out of the way of that attack, and it does look to respond with the Power Trick. It is going to switch its attack and defense here, so it does have that base 99 defense that can normally capitalize on. As the Happy Hour from Salamence, it must be feeling confident here on the field to already be going and getting caught up in that happy atmosphere. Farograph with the Cosmic Power is going to boost its defenses, both that physical and special defense here. Now the 4-tree Tempest currently sitting in 6th place, 2 places out as Kilowattrel with the Hydro Cannon on the Farograph does get a good hit there. Screamtail with the Lunar Dance is going to take itself out of this matchup, and it is actually the quickest Pokemon on the Moss Deep Mystic, so it is giving up a massive speed opportunity there as the Rock Slide from Salamence. Farograph is able to hold on. It is in knockout range, but it is flinched. It is unable to move, and now it is going to be joined by Gothitelle on the field as Kilowattrel has to recharge after that Hydro Cannon. Salamence is going to go for the Fiery Dance, and it looks like it is going to finish the job with Farograph getting the elimination and getting a special attack boost. But Salamence, being on the home side, has that hidden ability Moxie, so it's also going to get a boost in that 135 base attack. You do not want to be taking a hit from Salamence as the Stone Edge from Gothitelle is avoided by Kilowattrel, and that would have been super effective. Now out comes Golduck as the Terrestrial Pokemon for the Moss Deep Mystics. It is going to become a Psychic Duck, or a Psyduck for short. That may be the last time I get to make this joke this season. If the Moss Deep Mystics cannot end this losing streak, they're 1 spot out of the Leaders 8. They need a victory to get back in. As Kilowattrel with the Scary Face here on to Gothitelle, and it's going to greatly lower its speed, but that competitive ability of Gothitelle has been activated, so it gets that special attack boost. Now we get the Air Cutter from Salamence, hitting both Gothitelle and Golduck, hitting both opposing Pokemon yet again as the Rapid Spin in response from Golduck here is going to boost its speed. And Gothitelle, looking to follow it up, is going to go for the Mystical Fire, and Kilowattrel is barely able to hold on as it has its special attack load, but it's also got the competitive ability, so it gets a special attack boost. And now we get the Payday onto Salamence from Golduck. Golduck now being quicker, and Kilowattrel with the Crab Hammer onto Gothitelle. Salamence looking to follow it up and goes with the Splash, splashing around on the field. It's still feeling that confident that it can have nothing happen. And Gothitelle now with the Eerie Impulse onto the Pseudo Legendary. That special attack that was boosted has now been lowered of Salamence, and the Syrup Bomb from Golduck trying to slow down Salamence. That move is not very effective, but it does get covered in that sticky candy syrup that will lower its speed over multiple turns as the Darkest Lariat onto Gothitelle is super effective from Kilowattrel, getting the elimination. The 4-tree Tempest building all the momentum here as a Whirlpool is set up on Golduck from Salamence, and it will be trapped in that vortex, so it will be taking continuous damage there as we see happening on the field now. There's been no eliminations from the 4-tree Tempest as out comes Delphox for the Moss Deep Mystics, and Golduck with the Disable onto Kilowattrel. This is fantastic. This is going to cause Kilowattrel to struggle on the field as it has been disabled in its offenses, and Delphox with the Wild Bolt Storm is going to finish Kilowattrel off anyway, so it won't even get to struggle. It has been taken out of this match. That is what the Moss Deep Mystics needed. And Salamence with the Tail Slap onto Golduck, puts Golduck into knockout range with that first hit, and that second hit will finish the job. A perfect response by the Fortree Tempest. The Moss State Mystics only have 2 Pokemon remaining in this matchup. They are dominating. Here are the Fortree Tempest, as that Moxie ability of Salamence has been boosted yet again, and now it is going to be joined by Braviary. It will be Slowbro coming out to join Delphox, as Delphox is going to set up the Reflect on the side of the Psychic types, boosting their defenses against physical moves, as the Scald on the Slowbro will not be very effective from Braviary, but it will leave Slowbro with the Burn. This is going to cut into its attack and do passive damage, as Salamence looks to follow up with the Rock Blast onto Delphox. This will be super effective. This is a multi-hit move. This third hit will get the job done. It is a 3-hit wonder. Delphox is eliminated from this matchup, and Slowbro has 5 flying types to contend with, as Delphox is out of this matchup. And there's that Moxie boost yet again for the pseudo legendary. Slowbro, though, is going to go for the last resort. Unfortunately, that is going to fail, and there's that Burn inflicting damage on the water Psychic type. Braviary goes for the Stun Spore, but there is already a status condition inflicting damage onto Slowbro, but the false swipe here onto Slowbro from Salamence. It's not a shiny Slowbro though, as it responds with the String Shot. This is going to greatly lower the speed of the 2 flying types. You have to think though, will they still be quicker than Slowbro, who only has the speed of 30? And there's that Defiant ability of Braviary being activated as well on the field, and Slowbro still taking the effects, but it is actually quicker now, and it goes with the Confuse Ray onto Salamence. So Salamence will be confused. It will run the risk of doing damage to itself, and if it does, you have to think, because it's in knockout range, it will eliminate itself from this matchup, as Braviary with the Thunder Fang onto Slowbro, and it doesn't matter because that super effective move has ended the match. The Fortree Tempest are trying to build some massive momentum as we get closer to the Victory Road series. With that victory, that is huge for them, as next round they will be taking on the Spikeness Suede Grunts, who they've just leapfrogged as they've jumped up into 3rd place, whereas the Moss State Mystics unfortunately stay in 13th place out of the leaders 8, and next round they will be taking on the Goldenrod Aces. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.